If you've always really felt like you were meant to be an entrepreneur, but your ADHD is holding you back, hi, my name is Braelyn and I can help. Basically, what I do is help ADHD entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, executives get organized. And I don't mean like organization in your home. I mean organized with systems so that your life is easier for you, because living with ADHD is hard. I think we all know that. And finding ways that are meant for our brain to help us be organized, consistent, productive, efficient, whatever it is we want, is really helpful for us. So that's something that I focus on, is helping ADHD solopreneur women go from a place of feeling frazzled and overwhelmed to a place where you feel like you have a handle on everything. And where I especially shine is in helping people who are multi-passionate. So people who are doing a lot of different things, whether you're a creative or you're a business owner, content creator, maybe you just have a lot of complex hobbies. Anybody who currently feels like they're trying to juggle way too much right now is who I can help. And I love finding ways for people to work more efficiently in a way that works for them. Primarily, I offer Notion solutions for ADHD individuals. So that means that I have ready-made and custom solutions for ADHD people that are built in Notion. I also run an online community that helps people with Notion and ADHD. Mostly it's a lot of friendship and events and mental health support, all of that. But we do have a Notion forum as well, where you can come and ask questions about Notion, get help with Notion in a very non-judgmental and easygoing way. I started off as a content creator in 2019 with Instagram, primarily posting Sims 4 builds that I would create and then share photos. When Reels came out, I thought that's fun. And I was already kind of on TikTok, making a few here and there, but nothing serious. And when Instagram was like, we will pay you for Reels, I was like, I will do that. That sounds great. I started making short form video in like 2021. I was also streaming on Twitch at the time, hence the setup. I really love making short form video, and for a long time I just did gaming videos and like silly meme things and stuff like that. It wasn't until I discovered Notion and kind of my life did this whole 180. I was very disorganized before. Content kind of led me into needing Notion. I was doing a brand deal with Human Scale for like a $6,000 brand deal, writing it on a piece of paper, which I love showing this to people because yes, I still do have the piece of paper that I was using to track my $6,000 brand deal, which I just think is so funny. That's kind of what led me to be like, ugh, I need to like get organized. I was 30 at the time. I'd never been organized before in my life. That was a new concept to me. And I just knew that I had to have something. And I had heard of Notion on TikTok, which I thought was really cool. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go download this. I have a background in graphic design. That's what my degree's in. I did the school newspaper design as a kid. I love like designing documents and event flyers and formatting things and stuff. When I saw that Notion was kind of like a do-it-yourself with all these content blocks, I got really excited because that's like my jam. I couldn't have picked a better software for me and my brain. So I got to work. I built a system. I tracked that sponsorship on that system. And once I was done, of course, in true ADHD fashion, I was like, I have to show everyone. I showed it to everybody and people were like, this is really good. And I'll show you if you want. DM me and ask me, I'll send you a link to my first Notion template. But compared to what I can do today, it's cute. You know, it's really simple. It was great for a starter template. Helped me get my feet wet. But really, ultimately, helped me get organized. And by getting organized, I was able to perform better at work. I removed a ton of stress, removed a ton of overwhelm. I no longer felt scatterbrained when I had a lot going on. It was just like I went through this 180 and became somebody who was responsible and reliable. And those were things I really never thought I would ever be. I always thought ADHD and responsibility, those do not go hand in hand, but they do, and they can. You just have to have the tools that are right for you and your brain. And not a lot of things are made for ADHD people. You have bullet journaling, which I think was made by an ADHD individual and is a fantastic option. I just do not like to have paper. I like to be able to search. I like to be able to change things like all the time. So paper just is not as flexible as I need, which is why I love Notion. So getting organized led me to have this major transformation that I now have witnessed happen in hundreds of other people as well via Notion who have ADHD. And that led me to catapulting myself to start businesses, to double my income. I went from making $40,000 a year to $90,000 a year in 1 year. When you have ADHD, and you are somebody who wants to do a ton of stuff, sometimes it feels like your brain is holding you back. What I have found is that if you are somebody who wants to be doing a lot of different things, your ADHD is like itching to tell you to like start this little business and offer this as a side hustle and freelance this service. And you want to be able to keep track of all of it, all of your ideas. Having a system for yourself is a fantastic way to do that, especially one like the ones I make that are made for ADHD people, tested, tried, and true for ADHD people. That's a little bit about me That is what I do. I love organization. I think ADHD people are fascinating. I was diagnosed when I was 6, so I've had a lot of years to kind of figure this out and see what works and try different systems. And I feel like it is my duty now and my joy that I get to share all of this knowledge with all of you. That's where I'm coming from. Thanks for sticking around. I'm super excited to start this channel and offer you tips on ADHD and really just like an insight into like how I do everything, how I'm able to do all of these different things, different strategies that I have, stuff that I've learned that not only has helped me, but will help other people as well. Thanks so much. And I look forward to getting to know you as well. Bye, friends.